Alright, so welcome to episode 3 of my Let's Play of Outlast, where semi-potentially evil preacher guy has shut off the power to the facility, and now we're going to the basement to turn it back on. Yeah. We just escaped the clutches of the big bad evil guy, but we apparently have a note about big fucking guy. The big fucker is stalking me, found a patient file for Chris Walker, ex-military police, several tours in Afghanistan. A lot of blood in this place is on his hands, but not all of it. Alright, so straight into the basement. Ultra CIA hypnotic homicide. Hypnotic research. On Wednesday, 10th of February, 1959, hypnotic experimentation and research work was continued in Building 13 of the Mount Massive Preserve in Colorado using the following subjects. Material abridged. Post-hypnotic of the night before, pointed finger you will sleep was enacted. Mrs. Jackson and Pierce immediately progressed to a deep hypnotic state with no further suggestion. Miss Pierce was then instructed, having previously expressed a fear of firearms in any fashion, that she would use every method at her disposal to awaken Miss Jackson, now in deep hypnotic sleep. And failing this, she would pick up a nearby pistol and fire it at Miss Jackson. She was instructed that her rage would be so great that she would not hesitate to kill Jackson for failing to awaken. Miss Pierce carried out the suggestions to the letter, including firing the unloaded pneumatic pistol gun at Jackson and then proceeding to fall into a deep sleep. After proper suggestions were made, both were awakened and expressed complete amnesia for the entire sequence. Miss Pierce was again handed the gun, which she refused, in an awakened state, to pick up or accept from the operator. She expressed absolute denial that the foregoing sequence had happened. Okay, so hypnosis. Blah 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 blah.
Who's there?
Should I explore this place? Who knows? Probably not. Okay, so there's a door up there that I could try. There's a door up there I could try. Oh god, I get it. I'm running out of battery. There's another door up there I could try. And then there's the theoretical, what I think is the power panel where I'm supposed to go. So let's try all the doors, that'll probably kill me. Okay, door 1 down. That was probably a horrible time to switch battery. But oh well. Okay, so that's the pump, so that actually might be what I'm supposed to get. So I'll put that off for a little bit. that's also the pump. So presumably I'm going to have to... Well, I don't know why I did that. I just wanted to... Okay, so they're all hiding places. Okay, so I'll try the thing in the middle of the room. Actually, wait. Reset the generator. Okay, so I'm going to try the middle. It's probably going to tell me I have to turn on the pumps. Yeah. I've been thinking about this game, and I think it's like it'd be surprisingly hard to balance the I think it'd be surprisingly difficult to balance the both the threat of the consistent threat of death and there's no door. So welcome to our first death. I think I'm bad at horror games. Yeah, I think I might just be bad at horror games. I'm really... I don't know, I think about things too much. Like, I'm thinking about this from an analytical perspective. Well, not from an analytical perspective, but from, like, an analysis of how well the game is structured perspective, rather than, like, immersing myself in the scenario perspective. I feel that doesn't make for the best experience. Yeah. And I was just about to say that I think it would be really hard to balance the consistent threat of death with the making sure death has a meaning. Because the whole thing is, like, if you die too much, then death becomes meaningless. And that's not really scary. And creepy music is gone, so I'm assuming that's that. Okay, I ran in this direction because I'm assuming that I have to go in this direction to hit the last power thing. Because I didn't see it in the other directions. Am I going in the right direction? I don't know. But I have a ton of batteries, so... And I found the breaker. No, the power's still off down here. Yeah. Okay, so I can't get through that door. There's nowhere to go through here, so I guess I need to go back the way I came, but he's there. And there's nowhere to hide down here, so I'm just kind of screwed. Unless I run past him and then vault over this. That gets me back in here. I still don't really understand this whole peeking mechanic. this was in the right way. Or was it? Gosh dang it. Because I had to leap over that thing. Yeah, there's like a crack in this. Yeah, there's a crack in the wall. And something might kill me. Alright. Something's probably gonna happen when I activate that security console. Actually, wait, let's just do it.
I'm sorry, my son. I didn't want to have to do this to you. But you can't leave. Not yet. There is so much yet for you to witness. Will you see it? Can you? Our Lord, the Wall Rider, tearing his truth into the unbelievers. The only way out of this place is the truth. Accept the gospel, and all doors will open before you.
Okay, so there's some sort of supernatural presence. And he left him with my video camera. What a nice guy. Like, seriously, I defended him before, and now he's just kind of a jerk. Father Martin's cell. Did I see his name anywhere? Whatever. The priest, Father Martin, brought me here to show me something. Thinks I'm going to be a witness for whatever batshit crazy he's trying to sell me. This Dr. Wernicke is at the center of whatever went wrong here, but he died more than 10 years ago. Rest in peace, is the blood on the wall. Alright, well that I think is a good place to end this session. So, yeah, we'll see what lays outside the cell in episode 4. See you then.